Let's talk about the free agency moves of a team who has mastered looking dangerous on paper, but always seem to come up short. Yes, I'm talking about the Los Angeles Chargers. Without further ado, let's get into who they lost in free agency, which includes cornerback Asante Samuel Jr., who is still currently a free agent. Running back J.K. Dobbins on a one-year, $2 million deal to the Denver Broncos. I talked more about Dobbins in my Denver Broncos video, which was part 20. They also lost defensive tackle Poona Ford on a 3-year, $27 million deal to the Los Angeles Rams. Also, they lost cornerback Christian Fulton on a 2-year, $20 million deal to the Kansas City Chiefs. According to Next Gen Stats, during the last half of the season last year, Fulton allowed the 8th highest passer rating in the NFL as the nearest defender, and he was tied for 5th most touchdowns allowed with 4. Then the Chargers lost a pair of players to the Buffalo Bills, including wide receiver Joshua Palmer on a 3-year, $29 million deal. I'm honestly a little surprised at the contract length, considering his best season with the Chargers was 72 receptions for 769 yards and only 3 touchdowns. Regardless, he is a good wide receiver piece that the Chargers will miss. And finally, they lost linebacker Joey Bosa on a 1-year, $12 million deal. He is a solid pass rusher when healthy, but he has missed 23 games in the last 3 seasons. Last year with the Chargers in 14 games, he only had 5 sacks. Now let's talk about who the Chargers gained in free agency, which includes 3 players coming over from the Pittsburgh Steelers. First off is wide receiver Mike Williams on a 1-year, $6 million deal. His career trajectory has gone way downhill, but maybe familiar scenery will help. Next up is cornerback Dante Jackson. He signed a 2-year, $13 million deal. Jackson's 5 interceptions last year were more than any corner on the Chargers roster, and since Asante Samuel Jr. and Christian Fulton are gone, this was a position of need for the Chargers. And then we come to running back Naji Harris, who signed a 1-year, $5 million deal. It is very obvious Jim Harbaugh wants to run the football a lot, but last season they were below average in rushing yards per game. So what did they do? They went out and got a physical runner in Naji, who has never rushed for under 1,000 yards in his career. However, he will be fighting for a workload with first-round pick Omarion Hampton. Like and subscribe for part 2.